Brood, Camarilla, Sabat, Transylvanians, New Yorkers. Let's see, Chicago vampires. We have a really unruly, disrespectful vampire that is a tornado trying to outrank Nosferatu, Bruja, that is part Assamite, Ventru, Gangrel, and Lasambra. Maybe Lasambra, maybe not. I need the bloodlines tested. So draw the blood and fucking test the bloodlines of how many vampire races and demon races. And we got fucking just a toilet whore, trying to dictate to mommy Lilith, because I'm Lilith, according to what I understand. And I'm also Medusa and a bunch of, I've been reincarnated hundreds of thousands of times since 0 BC all the way up to 2080. We need to deal with Autumn Fiore. She works at Greater Lakes Mental Health, 9330 59th Avenue, Southwest Lakewood, Washington, 9499. Go to her house, follow her home, bend her over your knee, Transylvanians, and each Transylvanian gets a swat with a switch that has rose thorns. And she gets a swat from every Transylvanian, and she gets corrected and back in order and says, don't disrespect your mom, Lilith, again. I'm tired of her fucking disrespect. And that's all she ever shows. Disrespect. She covers of it. She colludes. She lies. I could have her wrist broke. I could have her neck snapped. No, I'm saying she gets a swat. And publicly in front of all Transylvanians. Every Transylvanian gets a swat across Adam Friore's ass. And they're told, and she's told really quick, with one stern warning, she tells you to do something. Lilith does. You are to do it. That is not Marilyn Banco Monroe. That is Lilith. She gives you an order. You do it without disrespect. She's giving me ground rules, telling me, well, and I'm hiring. I said, I outrank you. I am your sire. She goes, you're not my sire. Disrespectfully, I do what I want to reach across the phone and strangle her. But I didn't, because she's a kid of mine, and I don't do that to my kid. I don't physically lay hands on them. I let you guys do it. I just reprimand them. My form of punishment, putting them in timeout or grounding for 5 years in prison, or 30 days in jail, or 5 years in penitentiary, or 25 years to life in federal prison. They go in timeout, grounding, and keep them safe on the inside. But oh God, they get the food that they don't like eating consistently. And I'm calling the order. I could have called it like this. I called it across the chin instead. Meaning she is saved, but she learns, no, don't do it again. Because I have a lot of love for that child. A priori. So I'm giving her a chance to rectify everything. And she only gets one reset chance with me, Tempest, male and female demoness of the underworld. And high-ranking shot caller of the underworld. Camarilla, Brood, Sabat, Transylvanians, Chicago, and Nukas will come out to Tacoma, Washington, please, Lakewood, Washington, and then everybody over at Greater Lakes Mental Health and Comprehensive and give them a swat. It's courtesy of Lilith. Because I won't touch them. And give them a strict reprimand. Snitches get stitches, first of all, and end up in ditches. And it tells them, oh shit, don't snitch. There's 150,000 Camarilla there. More Brood and more Sabat than that. And they learn, oh shit, there's 450,000 people. Oh shit, what do we do? And they're all fucking wearing black trench coats. They're scary as fuck. What do we do? We sense undead. What do we do? And you go, no, come here. Shane Jones, first of all, come here. Bend him over here. Swat, 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 swat. Let him go. Warning, next time we gotta come out, it's corporal punishment. Autumn Priori, come here. Bend her over. Each Transylvanian. Bam, 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 bam. He starts fucking crying. Yeah, I won't do it again. And she learns. And they say, no more of this disrespect. No more collusion, covering up evidence, fucking over your crime victim that's only 13 years old. That's Marilyn Banco Monroe, Lilith. And then you take Charity and you say, oh, you like trying to get sexual. Like that to her sensitive. Like that to her neck and that. If that code breaks, targeting a 13-year-old code breaks. And from the Italian, it gets this. And from the Mexican, it gets this. And instead of that, no. On charity. Like that. And she learned. She just fell and snapped her wrist. Instead of saying, this person's out. Because there's 450,000 of you saying, if you do, you're toast. And then you roll a limousine by with a tortador rose right there on the back of the limousine. The head siren. With a cigar. It says Chicago across from door to door. An authentic script writing. Thank you. With a female tortador that's wearing one of these. That's my direct bullet line going. Like that. And they get the point real quick. If they snitch, they get their neck stabbed. Thank you. A law enforcement that would set in a plane, courtesy of their fear of the Nosferatu. And 3 gangrel with every Nosferatu on his. Now you know I'm handling everything legally. Always have, always will. By the way, Transylvanians, I'm 13 years old, and this is a pregnancy test. Proof I'm pregnant. And it's out of child rape. Because I'm 13 years old, and they raped me. Everyone from Greater Lakes, law enforcement, police department, feds, CIA even did it, FBI, U.S. Marshals, and Department of Justice. 95 perpetrators when I was 1, and counting. And they can't get an 18-year-old. They gotta fucking go after a 1-year-old minor girl, me. And then they gotta stalk me from LA, California, up to here, Washington State. I'm Pierce County area. Yeah, and we got to deal with this problem at hand. Because see, every one of them gets SWAT, and Terry gets the wrist snapped. And no, don't do it again. And I want her back. She is fucking sexual with her crime victims and busts tits and ass around her crime. Wears rips in her knees and in her ass, like on her jeans, and they're ultra fucking tight. So tight, as she farts, it'll bust the jeans. Yes, women fart. Okay? Get over it, man. Okay? Men that. Okay, you don't think we were. Okay, get us pregnant, dude. We're the fucking gassiest bitches out there. But then you know, puking every morning, or sometimes right on top of you if you were an ass putting that in. Women, you were all, oh, dude, you got me praying. Okay, and you're puking all. Gross, why'd you wake me up, you fucking bitch? And there's puke all over. Oh, but your kid loves you. And then when we're pregnant and our men are in the hospital, oh, you doing? Oh, look, it's a precious baby. And your girl's like, ow! And he's doing everything he can not to show abuse in the hospital, and doing everything he can not to show that he's aggressive. That's why we do that shit. We're not in that fucking much pain. I mean, we're excruciating, but it's not overbearing like we grab your hand. We're trying to show that you're a jackass when we're doing that shit. And you men don't get on. Next time. Next time you're in hospital and sick, go, ah, I hurt. You're going, oh, I love you. As your hand being squeezed, I love you, and so, it hurts. You're going, oh, I love you. Mom's got some tricks up her sleeve. Mom is the ultimate forgiver. I'll fuck her over, and you will get punished. And I do mean that with love and care. So let me tell you a story about the underworld, kids, because it's that time of year. It's Thanksgiving, and we give thanks. So the underworld started because there was only a heaven at first. And I'm going to explain the entire rundown. This is going to take like 50 minutes, but this is my gift to all of you. Christmas gift and Thanksgiving gift. Record it, put it into a DVD, and yes, children of mine, you can sell it and make a couple bucks. I don't care. As long as you make me have subscribers and put viewers watching, I don't care. As long as I'm making money, you can make money as well. Okay. Any of this stuff can be reproduced. I don't care as long as I'm getting some money. I'm not greedy, children. Go ahead and make $1 million off my idea. As long as I'm getting 100,000 or more from each one of you that are making $1 million, I don't care. Make $1 million and give me 100,000 out of it. That's fair. 10%. And Mom's not asking for a lot. Mom's an ordinary. Mom only believes in collecting 10% because that's what the Bible restricts pastors, priests, reverends, and ministers to. You're only allowed to collect 10%. And then out of that, I'll give 25,000 out of 100,000, or how much it makes. I'll give 25% to a charity. And I'm reputable with it. I got a check right there to Goodwill. Walk it in. Send it on account. There you go. There's my donation. I'm an ordained reverend. I'd like a tax write-off. I'll get the tax write-off. So that way I can open up my own church called Church of New Age and Mortal Order, which is one unanimous church for all religions of all nations. It's better than Church of All Nations. Church of All Nations is only for Christian faith. This church is for everything. We do necromantic circles. We do Christian. We do Catholic. We do Wiccan, pagan, sorcery, demonology. We do every fucking faith based out there. Middle Eastern mysticism. So it's like mosque, Catholic church. Like it's home for everybody. It's home for military. It's home for police. It's home for crime bureaus. It's home for everybody. In my church, we're not going to have it. It's going to be big and nice. I mean, it's going to be a lot nicer than Christian Faith Center. And that's a nice church. For the meal, we're not going to pass out like, oh, here's some cupcakes, here's some fruit. No, we're going to pass out things like, we just collected $100,000, so we had enough money, congregation, because God blessed all the deities blessed all. So now we're all enjoying nice Canadian bacon pineapple pizza from Domino's. It's got garlic crust, so now we're catering to vampires. We got 4 different types of pizza: pepperoni, cheese, Canadian bacon pineapple, and vegetarian. We want our congregation to be healthy. We want to give them something that they'll enjoy, really enjoy, but we want to make it healthy. There will be potluck there once a month. Religious study, not Bible study. Religious study every week. Me, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, lead ordained reverends. Lisa Sandor, secondary lead reverend, and Jennifer Banco, third lead ordained reverend. Okay. I am the head reverend of that church. I'll keep everything with intact. I'll do the right thing all the time. Without fail. Only us reverends will have theology. Theology reverend tests. We'll have, and it will only be the reverends in our own form of religious study. All the rest of you will be in religious study by elders and deacons. But the head reverends, me, Lisa Louise, and or Jennifer Banco, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, we will be the ones that will have our own form of religious study. Every Bible set on the book, set on the table. Necromantic Bible, everything else. Law enforcement, please unban the Necronomicon in Washington. We're not going to do it for dirty purposes. I keep everything legal. That's how you know I'm not going to use it to curse or kill or do damage. It will be within us five's control at all times. No one will have access to it. It will be behind the locked door with key. And when we're pulling it out, we're studying for what it is. We're not trying to harm. We're studying why it's so magical. Why it does the stuff that it does. We're studying behind it because all 5 of us are empaths. You got an empath, a channeler, an intuition, a healer, and a natural herbalist. So she just lays the herb on top of it, gets the truth out there. I lay my amethyst ring for truth on top of it, and we all pick up what it does, why it came into existence, and then we have the history of the Necronomicon. So then we can bring it to the council. Then we can bring it to our church and say, look, this is why this book is so bad. This is why what it does. This is how it works. This is where it came into existence. This is what this was the exact incantation in this book. If you see it, run from it because it is pure from the source himself. And we'll guide our congregation right. We'll protect our congregation members. We'll protect people in society. But anyways, I plan on getting 150,000 square foot church, 50,000 square foot, and it's going to be flooded every week once we start doing our thing. I mean, just by me, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Jennifer Banco, and Lisa Lady Sandor, that's going to be flooded just by that, because we're all in Hollywood. So then, and I'm the youngest reverend of all time. I'm 13 years old, and I'm the youngest reverend of all time. I'm also Hollywood, one of the youngest Hollywooders of all time. I'm also like a card game creator, inventor, creator, and I'm the youngest of that of all time. And I'm the most arcane. I'm a magician card in a tarot deck. I'm like 8 cards in a tarot deck. I'm the Tower of the World, the High Priestess, Hermit, Fool, I'm trying to remember the other 3. The Devil, the Hangman, and Judgment. No, Devil, Hangman, and Lovers. I'm those 8 cards in a tarot deck. So every time one of those cards comes up, you're getting blessed or cursed by me, depending on if it's right side up or upside down. And I'm the one that dictates how your future dictates. Because I am where the tarot came from. Tarot was a female. Her name was Tarrot. She was a fortune teller. She was prophecy, fortune teller, everything else. I am Tarrot, the original one that created fortune telling. That happened in probably 4,000. That probably happened in 450 BC. Okay, which was long before Jesus ever walked the face of it. Tarrot had long, straight, black hair, had blue eyes that were beautiful for days, glistened in the light. She wore light complected green and makeup with all the skin tone. She had the most beautiful skin in that entire society. That's where you come. Cleopatra got jealous and killed herself with a snake bite cobra and a scorpion sting. That's where that theology all comes from. It comes from me, Tarot, the original one that created tarot cards, runes, tea leaf readings, and several other types of readings. I can take a piece of paper. Okay, I'll do it right now. You don't believe I'm Tarot? Watch. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna collect 5 astrological. I'm gonna collect 5 astrological signs of you. I'm gonna write them down. We'll do Gemini, Gemini, Taurus, we'll do an Aries, so that's a fire sign. Sagittarius, because that's fire sign. Fire or water. And we'll do Scorpio. Because Scorpio is definitely fire. Okay. And these 5, I know you know your favorite number, so I'm gonna guess it by arcane only. Only tarot can do this. Gemini, favorite number 2. Got Gemini. And while you say you have dark complected skin and black hair, got Gemini. Taurus. getting between 3 and 5. So it's 2 different Tauruses. So yes, I'll read 2 different ones. This is my Christmas gift to you. You're getting free tarot reading. Aries, 6. Okay, that would be me. Okay, so I'm reading my own. Sagittarius, 10. The Sagittarius' favorite number is 10. Scorpio, 8. Nope, I'm sorry, I detected that word. Scorpio, 9. Okay? The Gemini, dark complected, olive skin tone, black hair. I'm picturing it either military or it's long and wavy with dark complected olive skin tone. The Taurus is a German or something of that culture that has blonde hair and blue eyes. That Taurus. Aries, the one that has orange hair and blue hazel green eyes. That'd be me. Sagittarius, the one that has all skin color, light complected, that has brown eyes and like black hair. Sagittarius. The Scorpio is Caucasian, arcane all the way around, with brown or red hair, something like that. It's like a fire engine red or a brown, like a reddish brown. It's something like that. Mid-length, kind of short though. Comes down to about here, and it's like straight curly, straight mixed with curly. That's Scorpio. Okay, now we're going to do the tarot reading for the Gemini. Spirit tone of Gemini, Jet. Okay, if I'm getting this right, you know I'm being truthful. Okay. Oh, what else was there? Favorite color is black. Of course, is golf. Okay, and then favorite animal is a tiger. Tiger, panther, leopard, something like that. Is some type of that type of a cat. I'm picking up tiger really, really strong. Okay, so you're full of rage that can be controlled, but you have flip script every now and then. You're very, very nice. You're very, very giving by the black, and you protect people. The jet insinuates your arcane magical intuition to the holy, the divine, and the unholy. You're balanced completely all the way around. You're a no bullshit type of person. You tell it the way that it is, the exact way that it is. You are military minded. You have an exact heart like mine. You're ultra forgiving. You had 2 things happen. You had a lot of good things, but you had a lot of people fuck you over. Potentially a minor criminal record to a immediate to a moderate criminal record that is not your fault. You need to get your record. You need to get your record sealed. You need to start making some money and come up in this life. Okay, your main sign is air. You're good at venting new ways, new ideas. You can adapt to any situation and survive it. Like you impress me, and I'm like adapting to every situation and survive. But you are amazing with it. You are the most amazing at like self adaptation to all situations possible, and you get the most positive, the best results from adapting. You never had a bad result from having to adapt. Your main connection to this goddess Sekhmet, because that is the goddess of like you don't know what to do, and bing, she'll tell you right what to do, and if you listen, bing, this is the next good thing, bing, this is the next good thing, bing, this is the next good thing. And she pulled from a narrow road to salvation to a wide road of fucking you just made it to heaven. Wide road. No matter what you do, it's a wide road and you made it to fucking salvation. Like you are the most impressive with this. Nobody can touch you in the assassin. Thank you.